Hello, everybody. My Streamlabs updated, which reset some of my audio detection settings, so it wasn't detecting my microphone or my speakers. Thankfully, I figured this out now and not 30 minutes into stream, which has happened before because people neglect to mention things to me when that happens. So welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. We're back. We're playing the game. We're doing the thing. I'm excited to play more of this. So I think I have shilled everywhere that I typically shill. There's one chat I'll send a message in. We're gonna pray and hope that this works better than it did last time. But what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and get going. We'll get going. Oh, there was a thing I was gonna do, but I'll do that after this stream.
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, giving up their rights as imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the knight's protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
My counter is wrong. Why is it wrong? Why is it doing this to me? 1 second, friends. That didn't fix it. Can I not manually change the number it's on? Apparently not. It's not counting the follows that I got off stream. That's like very, very flawed of it, but okay, cool. Thanks, Streamlabs. I'm just gonna blind it then. We're just gonna not have it there. If it's gonna be wrong, I don't want it there. Because I am perfectionistic. I think we already did all of my shopping. We did. I did. We can go ahead and last time we were told about a forest route that could get us to where we're going. So we're gonna head on over in that direction. Also, I'm keeping an eye on my bitrate and everything, so as to ensure that we be stable and don't start dropping 10% of my frames, because that's a lot of frames to be dropping. Let's fight something. Ah, okay. Hello. Owie!
We finished them off.
We're getting there. We're losing grade, but we're getting there. I don't need grade, so it's okay. I have a save file with 25,000 grade on it. I don't need grade.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
I like watching people. Yes. That is the correct response, Estelle. I like watching people.
A forest in a place like this can only mean The Koi Woods?
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
Never left the castle. Knows geography very, very well.
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Ah, so that must be the surprise. Not going in? It's fine by me, but...
I wonder if she's coming with us.
I know. Okay, let's go.
That's 2. I should have an Estelle's coming with us tally. I think that would be funny.
Let's work together. We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh? Oh,
I feel so powerful. You'll keep the tally. Thanks, Melatonin. I appreciate it. I'm surprised I haven't done it on any of my playthroughs of this game before. Let's be real here. It's a consistent enough thing.
Oh, man. All right, all right. Right. Out of my way!
The cry of victory! Repeat?
Repeat? Repeat?
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
Gotta love these early game skits. They're nice, short, and sweet, but they do so much great, great character building and relationship building. Oh, shit. Okay, got it.
I got a little worked up.
Repeat, leveled up. Do I actually know any skills on anyone? No, okay. Everyone here just starts with not any skills. Some of the characters that start joining, like I think Carol has like vitality at base or something. I'm probably wrong in saying that, but... Take a drink, that's dangerous. I don't want to take a drink every time. I mean, I don't drink anyway, but I could make a, use a water Neolab. I've got a water bottle that I definitely forgot to actually fill up all the way here. But, it exists. I have it. I also have like half a can of soda left.
Did you hear something? My feet feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no, is this the curse?
Oh, I'm sure Zephyr would be thrilled and ecstatic to hear that I am drinking water.
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Water is tasty.
Oh, brother.
What can I say? Is that a new one-liner? Water is tasty?
What's that?
Hydrate or dihydrate. I mean, that pretty much, yeah.
Blast ya. What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
Thank you for the host, Piao.
I'm all right.
I know you're streaming in like an hour, Piao, or less than an hour, so I know you won't be able to hang out a whole lot, but I appreciate the host.
Huh? What's this?
Thanks for the follow, Neolab. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you'll hang out. I'll probably be doing Vesperia every Monday and Wednesday until, you know, we've finished the game. I'm only doing it an extra Vesperia stream today because I'm canceling a stream next week and because my bitrate tanked on me last stream. My follower... the follower... Are you referring to the, Piao, are you referring to the follower goal thing? Because it was not updated properly. It wasn't counting follows that I got off stream. It might be fixed now that I got a follow on stream, but it was inaccurate because I got 2 follows off stream, and it was not counting them, so it still said 43 when it should have been 45.
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Also, thank you for the compliment on the follower alert, Neolab. I appreciate it. Fire Emblem is like my second big love of
Air. That's
Japanese
sort of like
video
the
games,
fuel
I guess.
that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have
I honestly
negative
can't say
effects
that
on
it's my
people.
first, because
Maybe that's what started the rumor.
I don't know.
Curse.
I find it boring to replay most Fire Emblem games. I've reached the point where I tend to get bored playing Fire Emblem games pretty quickly, unless I'm doing something like playtesting a ROM hack, or if it's like a new, fresh experience in some way.
But I can't. If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
Yes, Piao, you need 3 houses. I want you to stream it, because I think it would be funny.
What if you collapse again? and
I'm
this
probably
time
going to
you're
stream
out
a
for the
3
whole
houses
night?
playthrough at some point. Probably after I finish... I'm on my last casual playthrough now. I have been for about 8 months, but I'm on my last casual playthrough. Oh no, I also put like 200 hours into 3 houses really quickly. It would be funny because 3 houses is a funny game, Piao. I probably, between when 3 houses came out and when I moved into school, I think I did Golden Deer and Blue Lions, and then I finished Crimson Flower within the first few weeks of school. And then I started Silver Snow and still haven't finished it.
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
Part of it's just because I'm a PC boy,
It's delicious.
and it's the only game I have on my Switch, and moving inputs and stuff for the Switch is vaguely tedious for
Hold
me.
on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Golden Deer was my
you
first, which I'm
worried
kind of
about
thankful
Flynn
for
is
that
in
I'm doing
danger?
that first and Silver Snow last, because they're very similar in terms of what chapters you actually do.
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Also, I'm just talking
Honestly,
over this
I'm not worried
wholesome
about
bonding
him.
experience
He's
between
always
Yuri and
managed to take care
Estelle,
of
but
himself. Actually, it's the guys who are
Big
after
oof.
him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he always had
Piao.
the nerve to say, "You all right?"
I summoned Estelle in the Tails Gacha earlier today.
That must be nice.
I'm feeling a special
I've
connection
never
with him
had
right
anyone
now.
like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky. Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
Wasn't anything special.
Honestly, I can't make up my mind on how I feel about the Silver Snow
I thought
route.
it was very tasty. I can't imagine
I have some
being
opinions
able
on
to cook
Three
anything
Houses. Like, I
myself.
really like the game, but there's a lot of things I hate about it, so...
It's just like using a sword or magic. You've got to learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
Practice with recipes?
Yeah, golden deer is the yellow one, blue lions are the blue one, and black eagles are the red one.
Here, I'll show you how it's done.
We don't worry
Watch.
about it.
Cooking clears your mind. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now.
Yeah, Three Houses gets
to make a
repetitive,
sandwich,
and the
you
fact
need
that
bread
none of the
and an
roots
egg.
are really all that distinct. Even if you could skip part 1 on a New Game Plus, which I wish you could, this, like, part 2 for 3 of the 4 roots is still almost identical.
Which we just happen to have right here. After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are. A delicious
Blue Lions was definitely my favorite root, though.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Except she's definitely not a
Sheltered little
princess.
princess?
Definitely not.
I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat?
Oh, you didn't, your question, what colors are those on the cover of Three Houses? Yellow is golden deer, blue is blue lions, and red is black eagles, and silver snow is a different beast entirely.
Well, shall we be going?
To avoid spoiling anything for you, Piao, silver snow results as a branch off of one of the 3 other routes, but you don't keep the main lord of that route in your party. This cutscene likes to spawn you after the treasure chest, so if you don't go back, you don't get your free magic lens.
Repeat, when I passed out, you laid down and made the nicest pillow for me. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I'm thanking Repeat.
Repeat? He's not here.
Huh? What? Maybe he doesn't like me.
Nah, he acts like that with just about everybody.
Well then, I'll just have to keep trying until he accepts me.
Blue Lions was your favorite story-wise, but Black Eagles had your favorite cast. That's fair, honestly. I didn't love a whole lot. Like, I mean, there's not a character in Three Houses, really, that I dislike, but I wouldn't say that I liked Black Eagles any more than I necessarily liked any of the other houses.
Wonderful!
I got a little worked up.
Pew pew pew. I love the sounds that these things make. The Silver Snow thing was spoiled for you a little when the game came out. Well, I think it was spoiled for everyone, because it was like all over the news. It's like, hey, there's a secret route that branches off from this route, and everyone's like, thanks. Also, thanks for that hard mail game that I totally didn't need.
There are too many.
One at a time. One at a time. Holy
I like surprisingly didn't hate Cyril a whole lot in Three Houses. Catherine I'm fine with. I don't like love her character, but I don't have any major issues with her character. Leonie is an interesting character. I wish that there was less of Captain Gerald from
It'll be
her.
100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Because Leonie's just constantly like, Captain Gerald trained me. And we're all like, we get it.
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
Oh, after this
They
skit,
say
I'll
no
double
medicine
check.
can cure
Or
a
actually, I
fool.
can do it during
I
the
wish
skit.
something could cure a bad sense of direction.
No. My goal is still just very, very wrong. So I'm just not gonna have that up this stream. Yeah, that's fair. I really like Leone as a unit, though. Like... Oh, cool. This shit again. Like, she can actually be a really strong combat unit. Oh, it's gonna do this constantly. Okay. Okay. Give me a moment, friends. Oh. I mean, it wouldn't be a Fire Emblem game if a character that was a bad character wasn't simultaneously a good unit. I mean, Catherine's debatably one of the most broken characters in Three Houses because you can get her so early. I mean, you do get her so early. And then, yeah. Also, my Guitar Hero guitar is now without batteries. This is surely not gonna come back to bite me tomorrow when I stream Guitar Hero. No orange gels for you, Rapide.
It'll be 100 years before
I'm gonna
you
keep
can beat
losing
me.
Raiden, that's
Because
okay.
you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
I miss FE7 where characters didn't have character. Actually, that was FE8 where characters didn't have character. FE7 characters are fine.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, Piao, enjoy lurking. I will hop over to your stream sometime whenever I'm done.
Man, I was just getting warmed up. Hey, I learned something.
Hey, we learned backstep. Thank God for that.
Oh man. All right.
I don't know anything about the game that you're playing tonight, except that it's about vampires, Piao, so...
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
All right.
Oh, I feel so powerful. Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
Of course,
You're right.
Estelle feels sorry
This is different
for the
from
monsters.
inside the castle. The
What
strong
else is
eat
new?
the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters, but I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
Nah, she's weird, it's okay. Ah, yes, it is time.
Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
Whoa!
Now we sit here and laugh at the fact that this sequence of him going back and forth will continue until we stop it. Also, he spends way more time off to the left of the screen than he does to the right of the screen. Yeah, this will never stop unless you hit A. And then it might take a while to actually do the thing. Because it'll have to wait for Carol to be at a certain point in the animation for it to initiate.
Man, that hurt!
you. I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs. Oh my
Woof.
gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
Woof.
Is this kid for real?
Rapide said woof.
It's all right now.
Huh? The monster turned into a girl?
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
Yuri's already done with
Capel.
Carol's shit,
I'm a member
and he's
of the
been here
Hunting
for
Blades Guild.
like
We travel the globe in search of the
minutes.
toughest monsters.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What? Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going? You guys are here to enter the woods, right? Well then, I'll...
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halur.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods? Did you guys run into any egg bears?
Any egg bears? Did you run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
The fact that Carol and Tenko from Danganronpa V3 have the same voice actress always makes me chuckle. I couldn't unhear it when I was
Wonder
playing
if I should head back
Danganronpa
to town,
V3.
then. They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. Alright. I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear! The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort! See that? I've even got my own Blastia!
I've even got my own Blastia. Proceeds to look at the fact that Yuri, Estelle,
What?
and Rapide all have
You
their
guys
own
both have one
Blastia.
too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
Book.
It has information about monsters. After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just write in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight.
Carol is just very prepared for a bullshit reason why his sword is broken.
Hey, that's actually not too bad. Yo! Do you guys even know where you're going? Halur's to the north, once you get out of the woods. Come on, guys! Wait for me! I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Rapide's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
Nah. Yuri can't understand Rapide.
Guess we can do this.
We don't have tropes here.
How's this?
Take this! Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Now that we have 4 party members, we can get 10-hit combos more easily. I mean, of course Rapide knows he's superior. I don't think that's a question. Even though, actually no, he's not getting benched as soon as our next character joins. Carol's getting benched as soon as our next character joins. Also, my dad just brought me breadsticks that I may or may not start consuming during the stream. Don't worry about it. I'll try to not do so loudly into the mic. Hey, look, it's the spooky dude we saw at Dayton Hold, except now he has a fancy sword. Isn't it fun to think about the fact that this isn't the first time we've seen Duke in this playthrough, even though it's the first time you're supposed to have seen Duke?
Really makes traveling
Whoops.
a lot more fun. When I'm by myself, I get a little scared. I mean bored.
Yeah, uh-huh. Hey, Carol, there's a monster behind you.
What?
Oh, my mistake. I must be seeing things.
Don't do that!
Our trip just got more lively. Halure. The
Someone
City
who
of
might
Blossoms.
be here and knows more than me.
Yeah,
I think the theme that
that's
plays
right.
in Halure prior to reviving the tree is unique to Definitive Edition. I think it just plays Duke's theme here in 360 Edition.
Don't they have a barrier here?
Yes, there should be.
Obviously, the new theme would be there in PS3 Edition. I think that's when I first noticed it, was when I played PS3 version.
You guys haven't been to
few years ago.
Halure before, right? So then you haven't heard about the tree barrier.
Tree barrier?
Some Blastia fuse to plant life, gain organic qualities, and evolve. The tree barrier of Halure is one prime example of this. I read that in a book.
Well, thank you, Professor. So what's happened to this famous barrier? Doesn't look like it's doing much right now.
Every year, just before the blossoms are in full bloom, the barrier weakens for a while. It's just that time of year right now, and the monsters took the opportunity to attack.
Is that when the barrier went down?
Yeah, the monsters were taken care of, but the tree is slowly starting to decay. Hey!
What is it?
Sorry, I gotta run! Bye!
Does that kid ever sit still? So I guess you'll be looking for Flynn now, huh, Estelle? Doesn't she know we need to keep a low profile? And what happened to looking for Flynn?
Imagine Estelle running off to help people randomly.
Might I help heal your wounds?
The theme that does play here is actually just the, a rearranged, reorchestrated version of the Halure theme, also put into minor. Fun fact of the day.
Oh my, you can use healing arts? Why, that would be excellent. But I'm afraid we don't have very much money.
No. I don't need any money.
Tales games like their rearrangements. What else is new?
Amazing. The pain is all gone. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Please don't mention it.
My heavens, what amazing healing arts you have.
How can we ever thank you?
No, really. Think nothing of it.
What a humble young lady. I wish the Imperial Knights could follow your example.
Oof, roasted.
Not a chance.
He
The
really
knights
just said
refuse
ACAB.
to lift a finger to protect us from the monsters.
Well, I guess the Empire couldn't care less what happens to us here.
No, that's not true.
But that one knight sure was different, wasn't he?
We stand
Yes,
Flynn.
that young man.
We stand
If not
Flynn.
for him, we would have all been lost. The barrier weakened earlier than usual this year, and we were attacked before the guild could come to protect us. There was a knight who happened to be passing through our town on a pilgrimage. He and his brigade drove off all the monsters.
A knight on a pilgrimage.
Was this knight named Flynn by any chance?
Ah, that's Grant George. Drink.
Yes, his name was Flynn Shifo.
I can't always tell when it's gonna end up being him because Estelle's voice actress did such a great job of still sounding the same.
Is he still in the city?
Eden Regal, I think? Is Estelle's voice actress?
No, he left the village afterwards in search of a mage.
I know it's
who could
Sam
fix
Regal's
the
sister.
barrier.
I can't remember. I think Eden's the name.
You know where he went?
It looked like he was headed east, but beyond that I couldn't tell you.
I see. So we can wait here, and Flynn will come to us.
Looks like we've caught up with him. Don't you feel better now?
Yes. I won't be able to relax until I see him. I guess I feel better.
I think I'll go have a look at this famous tree. Want to come with?
Ah, yes. Yuri, you don't mind? You're okay not going after the Blastia core thief?
I can spare enough time to look at a tree at least.
I might have to go refill my water bottle.
This Carol guy is kind of weird.
And now here's
He
Troy
does
Baker
seem a
again,
bit
so more
restless,
drink.
but that doesn't make him a bad person.
He doesn't seem evil, but I'll bet he's got some weird thoughts going on in his head.
You're only saying that because you can see some of yourself in him.
You think the two of us are alike?
Yes, it's like you have genuine emotions, but your pride won't let you show them. So I can't bring myself to dislike him.
Huh.
Did I upset you?
No, that's just some pretty deep insight about people you only just met is all.
Hey!
I had the wrong person. And none of the others from the
Genuine
guild are here
emotions.
either.
Yep, no, Yuri doesn't have a single genuine emotion in his body.
He kept her waiting so long. She must have gotten mad and left. I wanted to show her Halur's flowers in full bloom. Then maybe...
Carol, what's the matter?
Where'd she go? Is she really gone? I'm doing the best I can.
Ah, Carol.
Carol?
You sad, sad child.
Let's give him some time alone.
The pain of rejection.
It's over. It's over. It's all over. It's really over. Everything. Everything is over.
Yep, Umber, it's Bag Boy. Also, hi, Umber. How are you doing this evening?
Monsters! The mayor's gonna let us fight now! Let's beat up those monsters just like Flan! Yeah!
Just like Flan. I'm doing pretty
Even
well.
those
It's been a
kids
pretty
are trying
nice,
to fight.
chill day. I watched.
I
I
hope
got.
the barrier is restored soon.
I got new tennis shoes. I had an eye doctor's appointment, and I'll be getting new glasses. And then I watched some
Me too.
Siege esports. And now I'm playing my favorite game. So, like, you know, it's been a good day.
It's huge up close.
The tree's flowers should blossom any day now.
Yeah, I wish I could see it in bloom.
I know how you feel. There's something about the image of a tall tree vibrant with blossoms and protecting the city that's so romantic.
Romantic.
You know, I'm gonna stay here and help heal the injured.
If you're gonna heal something, maybe you could heal the barrier itself.
What do you mean?
When monsters come again, more people are gonna get hurt. Those kids we just saw could be among them.
That's true. But I have
His
no
rope
idea
is
how I could
clipping
shield the
through
barrier.
the freaking sword.
What you need to heal is this tree. It wouldn't be in this condition just because some monsters attacked it.
I mean, the tennis shoes are not... The new shoes aren't, like, anything, like, very different. It's
You
just I
think
need to
there's
replace
some
my
other
shoes every
reason?
year because they get beat up from walking around on campus and stuff.
I think there's gotta be.
Oh yeah, if the rubber soles are wearing away on your boots, you might need some new ones for work. I, like, need good arch support, too, otherwise my
What are
feet
the
just
two of you doing
die
over here?
rapidly, so... Oh, the new
Trying to
glasses.
figure out why the tree has
The
withered
new
like
glasses
this.
aren't all that different either. And I just got,
I don't
I'm just
know
getting
if you'll
replacement
make much
lenses
progress
for
on
my,
that one. The
sunglasses.
Knight Flynn couldn't figure out the reason either.
It's gonna be the same frames. Because my sunglasses are
Carol.
Ray-Bans, the frames are, like,
Carol, we
expensive.
need your help.
So, if I don't have to replace them, I'm not going to.
What are you talking about?
I feel that
It
times
seems
two.
these two were trying to figure out the reason the trees withered so.
Finding the square root of I feel that.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
I know the reason. It's why I was in the forest looking for the egg bear.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look closely at the ground. Notice the strange
Dude, he's
color?
so depressed right now. Holy shit. Heartbreak for a 12-year-old.
That color is where the ground absorbed the blood of monsters who attacked the town. That blood has been poisoning Halur's tree.
What? The monster blood? I had no idea.
Carol, you really know your stuff, don't you?
It was nothing.
Is there anything we can do to get rid of the poison?
Oh,
I
it's
know
Grant
a
George
way,
again.
but-
Time to take a drink.
Well, no one believes me.
Come on, try us.
I think we'd be able to do it if we had a panacea bottle.
Maybe we can get one in the general store.
Let's go, Yuri.
Even though Dadenhold was struggling without a barrier, they'd have had issues even with one.
Yes, barriers really do have a big impact on people's
I tried
day-to-day lives.
transitions for a
Well,
while
they
in
keep people
elementary
safe from
school. I then
monsters
tried
just by being
snap-ons,
there.
and I
It's no
didn't like
surprise
either
it
of them,
changes
so I just
things.
ended up
I
picking
want to
up
help heal Halur's
pair
tree
of
as soon as
prescription
possible so
sunglasses
that
for
everyone
mostly
can
when
feel
I'm
safe
driving.
again.
Also, that was Troy Baker again, so I took another drink.
Howdy, welcome to the store. What can I get for you today?
What can I get for you today?
Do you have any panacea bottles?
Grant George.
Unfortunately, we're sold out at the moment.
But how can that be?
But
This
you
was a
know,
mistake,
if I had
but
the
I love
right
it.
ingredients, I'd be able to fix them up for you.
What would you need to make it?
I'd need 3 ingredients: egg bear claw, nia fruit, and Leluria petal. But why do you need a panacea bottle so badly?
I love this guy's voice, though.
A kid came by the other day asking about the same exact thing.
We want to heal Halur's tree.
What's that? I've never heard of using a panacea bottle on a tree before.
Yeah.
What sort of thing is the Nia fruit you mentioned?
That would be the bitter fruit you said was so delicious back in the woods.
So, what's an egg bear then?
Sorry, I can't help you there. Monsters are beyond my expertise. If a member of the Hunting Blades were here, they might be able to tell you. They make their living hunting monsters.
Howdly doodly, Asim, how you doing? Also, yeah, Umber, I never liked snap-ons
So
because I would
that's
lose
why
them. I
he was
never
in the
liked
forest.
transitions because they were slow as hell to deal with. It's
What can
okay,
tell us
Asim,
about
you
the
were
Leluria
getting
petal?
food and stuff.
You know the tree in the middle of town, right? It's a petal from that tree. Normally, we use
Also,
magic
transitions
resin,
won't
but
transition
there's
while
nothing
you're, like,
around
in a
these
car
ones
or
at all.
driving or something, so then they're just useless.
But the tree is all withered.
I believe the mayor has some Leluria petals. You might try asking him.
Gotcha. We'll come back when we've gotten the ingredients together.
I can't wait until the tree's blossoms are in full bloom. They'll be fantastic.
I bet there's a flood of petals big enough to just sweep you away.
All those petals dancing in the breeze. It'd be like a dream.
I wonder how they deal with all their houses getting buried in flowers every year. It's gotta be a pain to clean up.
You really take the fun out of things, Yuri.
Hey, it's me. That's me. I'm Yuri. I take the fun out of things.
Come on, Carol. We're going back to the Koi Woods.
I've known people far worse, though.
What do you mean?
Ah! Here comes one of the best lines in the game.
Remember? Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
Yes!
You mean you believe what I said?
Even when
about
you
the
ask
panacea
Troy
bottle?
Baker, like, some of his favorite lines he's ever gotten to say, that's up there for him.
Are you lying? Well then, we'll have to go with what you
He's
told
said
us.
as much in multiple interviews, how much he loved voicing that line.
Yuri. All right. I'll
Also,
help
we're
you
back
out
to Troy
just
Baker,
this
which I think
once.
means I need to
I'm a very
drink
busy
again.
person, you know.
It's settled then. The three of us will restore the barrier together.
You're coming too, Estelle?
Well, of course I am.
What about waiting for Flynn?
Wasn't it you who said if you're going to heal something, it should be the tree?
We'll just have to fix the tree before
another
he
for the
gets back.
tally. Estelle's coming with us.
Can't wait to see the look on his face.
Estelle is coming with us. You know nothing useful. I'm not surprised, but you know, I can dream. Also, yeah, I was right. Carol has vitality at base, but he doesn't actually have it equipped automatically. What a great character. Hey, it's one of the few times in this game we will actually use a freaking... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Money. It's one of the few times in the game we'll use a freaking... I'm saying words, and I don't know what words I'm saying. I don't want to sell any weapons. I can sell that. I can sell these. Which might let me afford these. Yep. Sweet. I don't want to sell weapons because synthesis stuff, but I can get away with selling armor, I believe. I don't even know what I was saying about we are using a freaking, so, don't worry about it. Oh, my cursor's on screen. Cool. Thanks, game. Love it. I don't know. We're gonna go get a Panacea bottle. We have to talk to the mayor. Be
Sir,
like,
you wouldn't happen to have any Leloria
do you have any of
petals,
these
would you?
petals?
Who'd you hear that from? I mean, I do, but... Ah, so that's why you need a pedal.
He's probably the best bag boy to be seen in a video game. Just pretend he's not a combatant, and he suddenly seems a lot better. Yeah.
Leloria is one
Yeah.
of the 3 flowers that blooms on Halur's tree.
Nah, I don't even know why I'm bothering to upgrade his equipment.
The petals are dried for half a year in the shade, and they're very valuable. This is my last petal, but if it'll restore the tree to its old self, then I don't mind giving it to you.
Thank you.
Next up on the list is the
Dang it.
fruit and an egg bear claw, was
I
it?
wasn't sure if Yuri had any lines in this cutscene, and he does, and it's Grant George, so.
Yep. Let's go to the Koi Woods.
So drink. Carol
Estelle,
is
what are you looking
definitely
at?
carrying
It's
us.
a map of the area around here.
Oh, let me see. Hey, this is almost completely blank. You can't call this a map.
Really?
You should try a surveyor's guild like the World Cellar. Their maps are really amazing. All the top guild members have one.
So then naturally you've got a copy, right, Carol? Let's see it.
Well, you see, once you get as good as I am, you don't need to use a map anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to see it.
I'm eating breadsticks again, don't mind me. Let's kill a tree.
Oh, man. All right.
Thank you, Carol, for pointing out that the map is not in fact a map.
Holy power, come to me! First Stop! Drag it over!
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am. Oh wait, we're using a freaking. This is one of the few times in the game we'll use an axe on Yuri. Because there's so few times where axes are actually good to use on him. I remembered what I was saying.
What's the matter, Repeat? Why are you mad? Hold on! You don't want to eat me, do you? Help me, Yuri!
Something the matter, Carol?
It's nothing.
Talk about mood swings.
Talk about mood swings. Actually, I feel bad because the stream title is Healing Trees.
You guys, and repeat too,
And I just killed a tree.
All have Blastia. Aren't Bodhi Blastia pretty rare? I didn't think many people had them.
You have one too, though.
I belong to a guild. Sometimes we get a chance to get one. And Ruinsgate keeps finding more. That's a guild that excavates Blastia.
There are even guilds that dig up Blastia from ruins?
If there weren't, then the Empire would control all the Blastia. Normal folks wouldn't get any.
The Empire regulates
Yuri
the ancient
doesn't have
Blastia
mood
artifacts due to their
swings.
potential danger.
He's just edgy.
I think that makes sense. If Blastia weren't regulated, anyone could use dangerous magic.
But they've gone way overboard. They have a monopoly.
I don't know about...
So anyway, what's your story? How'd you get yours?
I used to be in the Imperial Knights. This was a going-away present. Rapide got his as a keepsake of his old owner.
A going-away present? Sounds more like you stole it to me. So what about you, Estelle?
Going away present. That line has extra weight if you watch the prequel movie. Which probably none of you have, except Melotone, because I've made her watch it.
They all have these.
I knew you were a noble. Well, at least one of you has
But you
some
can watch the
class.
movie for free on Funimation if you're ever bored.
Yeah. Let's go get that Nia fruit.
Unlike this remaster, they actually got Troy Baker back to voice Yuri.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's still too soon for me to pet you. Let's start over by getting to know each other a little better. So then, my name is Estelise.
God bless Rapide.
You knew that already, right? Huh? Repeat?
Introducing yourself to an invisible friend?
Oh, I won't give up.
First full power! Onward!
Does Rapide sound like your dog, Asim? I don't think so. I think your dog and Rapide sound very different. One has a level of dumbass in it. One has a level of not giving a fuck about anything in it.
Wonderful!
Oh wait, I'm using an axe. I can use the special extension on Cerberus Strike. Oh yeah, Melotone's cat has repeat energy. I can concur with that one.
Don't get sloppy!
Oh, the human-esque sighs in response to people. So when you're using Yuri with an axe, if you hold B at the end of Cerberus Strike, he does an extra attack. He has a couple of hearts that let him do that. That's the only one I know.
Victory!
I have never played a Mega Man game, Umber, but I will take your word for it.
Sorry if I hurt you. Wonderful! We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Alrighty, go for it, yep. I will take a listen whenever I am done with stream.
There are so many.
We'll get every last one!
There are a lot of enemies in this fight, actually. Holy shit, there's like 5 of them. Ow. Seed, could you not be in my way right now? Thanks. Wow, that was a mess.
I feel power running off.
Now that we have a 4-person party, we're not losing grade at a rapid rate. Again, not that I really need grade, because I'm not New Game Plusing off of this save file. I will be doing some of the later streams in a New Game Plus, but it won't be from this save file. I'll be New Game Plusing my 100% save file, solely so that I can do some of the post-game content.
Because you've lived a lot longer,
without
right?
grinding for 7 years.
These are the threads that I just keep...
And initiate cutscene right before we get to the save point, as the game does.
Next up is the Egg Bear Claw.
Are we gonna walk around the woods and look for an egg bear?
No, we'll never find one that way.
Yeah? What'll we do then?
Hand me a Nia fruit, would you? I'm gonna use it to lure out the egg bear. The egg bear has very unusual tastes, you see.
Jeez, you smell horrible.
That's more Grant George.
Me? That smell isn't coming from me!
Please tell us when you're gonna do something like that. Oh no! Repeat!
Everyone, keep a lookout! An egg bear could come out any time now! And they're famous for their terrible ferocity!
So then, Captain Carroll, I'm assuming that you're gonna lead the charge against this terribly ferocious monster?
Of course! But I could use a hand from you, Yuri.
I'll help too. Oh, and Repeat also.
Repeat does a little shake.
Well then, how about we have a bit of a walk around the forest?
I can't wait for us to get to the Repeat snowboarding game. Because yes, that exists.
Why would a Nia fruit be lying on the ground in the forest? I didn't see a Nia tree nearby.
Oh, that'd be the monsters in the forest. It's how they mark their territory.
Can we really just take it then? I suppose there's no way for us to ask permission.
Yeah, I don't really speak monster. Carol, they don't teach that in your guild, do they?
The hunting blades hunt monsters. We don't need to waste time making friends with them.
That's a shame.
Egg. It's one egg. It's not quite enough for breakfast.
Let's get this over with. It'll be 100 years before you get...
Also, I need to backtrack and save at the save point that where it initiated a cutscene right before I got to it. Cook sandwich.
Be on your guard, everyone. It's really ferocious.
Hey, fearless leader. You're not supposed to hide right after saying things like that.
The star always performs the finishing blow. Everybody knows that.
No, I don't think so.
Egg bear. It's an egg bear.
That's an egg bear?
Well, I have to hand it to you, Captain Carroll. Operation Stink Bomb was a smashing success.
Hey, don't go giving my plan weird names.
Stand up straight when you say stuff like that.
Roasted. Oh my gosh, Yuri, what are you doing? My allies are doing a terrible job of keeping a combo going.
Holy power, come to me!
Oh. Almost dead.
See? You see what I did? That was nothing.
Repeat helped too.
Thanks.
I mean, you can send me a gameplay video and a timestamp. That works fine.
Hey, I learned something.
Oh, I feel this power.
Carol, come get the claw. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What? Anybody can do that. It just comes right off.
Here, let me help too.
Estelle, why don't you guard the perimeter?
Right.
You sure it's totally dead, right?
I mean, if you don't want to put the effort in, you don't have to. Doesn't really make a big difference to me, not gonna lie.
Wow, Captain. If I didn't know you were just goofing around, I'd swear you were really scared.
Pretty good, huh?
How's the
Heck
nose
Bear
looking?
Claw.
All right, let's head back.
Local man bullies child more at 11. It's okay, Carol can handle it. On the bright side, so far, my bitrate hasn't killed itself, and I haven't dropped that many frames. So, knock on wood, it stays that way. Also, I probably just gave myself a headache because I knocked on my head because I don't have any wood down here. There is a clarinet down here, but it is a plastic clarinet. Also, I always feel like this is a cave, but it's not. It's not anything you can enter. There is a spooky, large butterfly mantis thing back here, but we can't get through there yet either. So, you know. All in due time.
Yuri Lowell, I know you're here in these woods. Turn yourself in like a good boy.
You've got to be.
The cave definitely looks like hidden content. The clearing in the back of the area behind those bushes is technically kind of hidden content, because getting the item you need to get back there is hidden, so.
Just some guys from the Imperial Knights.
Yeah, right. The Knights are chasing their own former member. Wait, seriously?
I say, come out now, will you? Show yourself now, and we'll spare you a pummeling.
They didn't even try to make these knights have voices similar to their originals.
Shaking in your boots at mere rumors. And you call yourselves Knights of the Schwann Brigade.
Did not even try.
So, what are they after you for? Vandalism? Fraud? Smuggling? Robbery? Murder? Arson?
Arson?
It's really just for jailbreak. Anyway, let's bolt. There we go.
We can't do that. It'll get in the way of other people passing through.
Who's gonna be passing through? These woods are cursed, remember?
Whoa, wait up!
That's the point. I mean, fair. Estelle's too nice, and she's always too nice. But, like, she becomes a little bit more logical throughout the game, so we respect her for that. That wolf was coming for me. Holy shit. Also, there's an anime cutscene coming up here, and I'm going to take that opportunity to fill up my water bottle. Also, I think I just scratched something open on my knee. Yeah. I did not, thankfully. So I have the Neofruit, I have the thing, I talked to him already, so I think I'm good to come up here and make my Panacea bottle.
Ah, you're back. Have you gotten all the ingredients together?
We've got everything.
Eggbear claw, neofruit, and Leluria petals. That's everything. All right, let's get this stuff made.
Yes, please.
Synthesis.
There you go. One Panacea bottle.
The loss of... Their enemies, not playable allied characters. The loss of obstacles shouldn't apply to them. This is just basic video game logic.
Now we'll be able to
I don't know. Pathfinding... After Accusator defeated Astrid on Legendary in Skyrim for Destroy the Dark Brotherhood by sitting behind the bed because her pathfinding was terrible. I don't know about that
Settle
one.
down. You'll drop the bottle if you're not careful.
Oh, I see. Well then, let's go. Prudently.
Oh, have you made the antidote to cleanse the tree of poison?
Carol, it's up to you. I'm no good at this sort of thing.
Who, me? Okay then, here goes.
Didn't Carol say there was someone he wanted to show the blossoms of Halor to?
I think so. Here's hoping we aren't too late.
Skyrim doesn't follow any video game logic, though. It just has its own unique laws and logic. You're not wrong.
Great tree of Halor, restore
Bethesda
the
games be
fallen barrier.
like.
Please.
Please.
No way! Was the dosage too small? Or maybe this isn't the right way.
We'll have to get another Panacea bottle.
Oh, I'm
Wait, is it
afraid that's
Panacea or
impossible.
Panacea?
That was the last of the Leluria petals.
But we tried so hard.
Cutscene? Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water.
Please, Great Tree.
Estelle.
I made it back like right in time.
Amazing.
Can this be? Is she using healing arts? It's like a dream.
Okay, so we've done the healing trees part of the stream. Now for the hunting thieves.
There's no way. And yet...
Yay, yay! You're the greatest! Thanks for making the Tree of Halur.
Also, yeah, I guess we just went and got the Panacea bottle for nothing, I guess.
We owe you our gratitude. Thanks to this, our city can live once more.
What did I just...
That was incredible, Estelle. Can you get up?
Yuri!
Carol knows what a high five is.
Flynn's gonna be so surprised to see the flowers blooming. That'll show him.
You and Flynn seem to have such a strange relationship. You are friends, aren't you?
He's just someone I grew up with, that's all.
He's just someone I grew up with, that's all. Growl. Point. Hey, look,
Aren't
it's
those the people from the castle?
Zagi. Because I forget what color we established Zagi is represented by.
We can't let these people get caught up in this. Let's lay low for a while.
Huh? What did I miss? Where are you guys going?
Halur's flowers sure are beautiful. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, they're even nicer than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, this really makes it feel like our hard work was worth it.
Halur shouldn't worry about monsters attacking, as long as the barrier stays like this.
Halur's tree will keep everyone safe.
Man, those guys are a pain in the neck.
It's
Wish
Grand
we
George
could wait
again.
here for Flynn to come back.
I hate it. I need to stop pointing it out every time. Imagine if Repeat wasn't with us right now.
Got a crush on.
Dude, I'd be so sad if Repeat wasn't with us right now.
What?
What would we do without him?
I don't have a crush on him.
You don't? Oh, I get it. You two are already a thing then.
Dude, I do wish that some of these lines where Yuri's just being a sassy asshole were voiced by Troy Baker, because he does the sassy asshole thing so well.
No, it's not like that at all.
Well, anyway, we'd best be getting away from the town.
Yes, you're right. Wouldn't want to cause trouble for the villagers.
Do you know where this Flynn guy went off to? You could follow after him.
Didn't they say he'd gone off to the east?
Yes, they did.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad shows up.
Please wait.
Yuri and company would all be either dead or back in jail, I think. It's very possible. It depends on how people are feeling. Because if Purple Boy is there, he can bail us out of prison again.
You deserve a reward for restoring our tree. Please stop by at my house.
Repeat is the best mascot character in Tales, and no one can convince me otherwise. Also, next stream I need to remember to not put my mic in such a way that it is in front of my chat, because I keep having to lean around my mic to read chat.
Oh, please don't mind.
I will be waiting at my house. Please come.
Wait.
A reward? What do you say?
Well, I guess we can't ignore his offer and leave.
I wasn't really sure what I did back there. I don't think I deserve anything.
Let's just stop at the mayor's house. We can still decline his offer there.
We don't see Purple... I assume you're talking about Purple Boy that we don't see until later. You're correct. I mean, we have met Purple Boy once.
Were those the Red Eyes? So you got both the Imperial Knights and those guys after you?
Yeah, I seem to be a big hit with all the weirdos.
And what did you do to get so popular?
There's 21 years worth of stuff. Listing everything might take a while.
On second thought, never mind. I don't want to hear it.
I wonder if Yuri is the oldest actual main protagonist in the series.
Welcome, welcome.
They tend to be in the 16 to 19
yourself at home.
range.
Thank you, but unfortunately we need to be leaving very soon.
I think Mila's 20.
Are you leaving before that young knight is back?
the situation's changed a bit.
Yuri may or may not have said that Carol was a
Did
weirdo.
something come up?
You could say that.
He's referring to a lot of people, though, between the Red Eyes and Purple Boy. And... yeah.
If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask.
We appreciate the sentiment, but we can't ask you for your help.
I see. Then it's not much, but I'd at least like you to take this.
Oh, me? I didn't do anything at all.
I didn't do anything at all.
But since your friend helped us out so much...
Yuri be like, I don't want to take credit for things that happened.
No, we can't take that.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I can't take that.
Carol
But
is
then
so sad.
How will I ever repay you?
Well, how about this? The next time we come into town, set us up with VIP blossom viewing picnic seats.
That's a great idea.
Mellowtone, sometime I think it would be funny to make you play just a bit of the 360 version of Vesperia so you can see just how different it is.
I'll put my heart and soul into
Half of these
paying back
scenes
what
don't
you've
have
done for
voice
us.
acting.
Oh, can I ask you one thing? Have you ever heard of a
The
town
game
called
looks
Ospio?
worse.
Ospio? Ah, yes, I believe that was the name of the City of Shade.
The City of Shade?
From what I've heard, the town lies between tall mountains, and sunlight rarely reaches its gates. Every now and then, a few quiet folks in cloaks and hoods come to our town to get supplies, but they're quite creepy, to be honest. Our town doesn't deal with them much.
Where is the town located?
Towards the east, I think. I wish I could tell you the exact location.
Flynn was headed east as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose a City of Scholars might have some link to Blastia after all. Thanks. That's all I needed. I'm coming for you, Mordio.
I'm coming for you, Mordio.
This
I don't
may
even
be a
know where my
selfish thing to say, but
Vesperia Xbox 360 disc is anymore.
I'm happy this means
I definitely still have
our
it.
journey.
Please tell me my cursor is not actually in the middle of the screen right now.
I haven't known this sort of
Because I just
freedom
noticed
until
it, and I
now.
really hope it's not.
So, Carol, what are your plans?
I want to go to the port city and cross over to Tolbikia from there.
Good. I'm glad.
So I guess it's goodbye then.
Huh?
Huh?
Thanks, Carol. It's been fun.
Please take care of yourself.
On second thought,
I like how
maybe
Estelle's
I'll
line
stick with
comes
you
off
guys
as
a little while
sarcastic
longer.
because Yuri's being sarcastic, but let's be real, Estelle's not being sarcastic there.
Why?
You guys would be lost and lonely without me around.
Well, you have come in surprisingly handy, Captain.
Well then, let's all go together.
So, east was it?
Yeah, Flynn went east.
Okay.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad
Flynn
shows
went
up.
east, Ospio's to the east.
Hey, so just who is this Flynn guy anyway? Were you and him seeing each other, Estelle?
What do you mean, seeing each other?
What do you
Flynn
mean?
is Yuri's friend.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Two friends going after the same girl? You got a little wild side, don't you, Estelle?
What do you mean, wild side?
No, it's all right. You can keep
Estelle
your
is so
secrets.
oblivious.
He so got the wrong idea.
Oh my god, there's so many trees. The clip only plays when the
looks
character
like
gets
this
low
is
with health. It
Ospio.
didn't take long for it to happen. It's Game Grumps. Yeah. Sounds about right, to be honest.
It's so gloomy and damp here. It's giving me the chills, too.
It's because the city is in a cavern.
I wonder if the lack of sun drives the people here to do shady things, like stealing Blastia cores.
Oh, we're playing again. Okay. The cutscenes ended. What a shock.
May I see your passport, please?
Our passport?
This is an Imperial facility. We can't just let anyone inside, can we?
People who do shady things live in shady places. Who would have ever guessed? I don't know. Some people who do shady things live in not very shady places. I'm going to refrain from elaborating on that because I don't want to get political. But
An associate of ours is inside. Could you please let us through?
If you filled out the official visitation paperwork, then you ought to have gotten your passport from this associate of yours.
This is the first we've heard, though. If you won't let us in, perhaps you could call him to the gate for us?
What's your associate's name?
Mordio.
Mordio? We can't help you. You'll need to mail in a request and have a passport officially issued to you.
Damn. Don't budge an inch, do you?
Excuse me, but did a knight by the name
Carol
of Flynn
goes and
happen to
hides
stop by
behind
here?
Yuri.
All information about the establishment is classified. We cannot share even small details with outsiders.
So you can't even tell me why Flynn was here?
No, of course not.
So what you're saying is that Flynn really did come here.
Whoa, Estelle was clever.
I don't know who you're talking about. A knight named Flynn? Never heard of him.
Could we at least leave him a message?
Give it up, Estelise. We'd have more luck asking a brick wall for help.
He said Estelise. That feels so out of place.
Let's just go.
But Flynn's inside.
What? We're just gonna give up?
I'm not going to give up. I'm going to see Flynn.
And I'm gonna take back that Blastia from that thief Mordio and give him a beating he won't forget.
So can't we look for another way in?
Of course we can. Let's take a stroll around, why don't we? As a last resort, maybe we could go over the walls.
Teehee. I mean, part of it is because the guards are too lazy to go get Mordio, but also they don't want to go deal with Mordio. For the love of food, bon appetit! God bless Wonder Chef.
Doors like this never open when you want them to.
I guess we'll have to climb over the wall and open it from the inside.
A little quick to jump to our last resort, aren't you?
Let's wait for Flynn to come out then.
Even if Flynn comes out, it's not like he's gonna bring Mordio out with him.
Well, if Flynn comes outside, we can just ask him to let us in, can't we?
He'd never go for a plan like this. He's far too much of a goody-goody.
That enormous frying pan almost took out Yuri when he did that little spin. I mean, yeah. Cooking's dangerous, you know?
Carol, what are you doing?
There! It's open!
Huh? You can't do that!
There! It's open!
Your guild specializes in hunting monsters, right? Or are you guys into Thieves Guild type stuff too?
Yeah, well, I'm I'm pretty much the only one who can do anything like this.
Well, good job. Shall we?
Hey, Accusator! I'm glad you made it, my dude.
No, that's bad. We should just wait here for Flynn.
I don't have the patience to wait for Flynn to just happen to walk out of this town by chance. It was unquestioning obedience to laws and authority in times like this that made me quit the Imperial Knights in the first place.
But...
Well then, Estelle, keep a lookout here for us, won't you?
You finished the burgers. I'm glad.
Wait, but... I'm going with you.
Add it to the tally, Mellowtone. Add it to the tally. Add it to the tally. For those who missed it at the start of stream, we have decided that we're going to keep a tally of any time Estelle says something along the lines of, I'm going with you. Yes, ask your question, Accusator. Carol tries to ambush us because he thinks he's an egg bear. He then loses his balance. But the spinning animation he enters when he loses his balance will continue indefinitely until you continue the dialogue. So I let it sit there doing it for a while. Yes, an egg bear. It's a bear. It's an egg. It's not an egg.
Excuse me. Do you have a minute?
Well, what do you want?
What do you want?
Would you happen to
His
know
voice?
if a knight named Flynn Shifo has come through here?
Flynn. Oh, that guy. He was saying something about going to catch someone who'd been vandalizing ruins.
Where is he now?
I couldn't say. My research keeps me too busy to pay attention to things like that.
I see. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I'll be taking my leave then.
Hey, wait up. Tell me one more thing. Is there a famed mage named Mordio around here?
Yeah, there are people who want to see that weirdo?
So I was right. You know Mordio?
No, I don't know anything at all. I don't associate with people like that.
Hey, I'm not done yet.
What? What is it?
Tell me where the mage is.
Mordio lives alone in a shack back that way. Go and see for yourself if you want.
Thanks.
Are you sure about this?
Hmm?
Everyone seems to get all out of sorts just from hearing that guy's name. It's weird.
Yeah. Doesn't it bother you?
Well, he's a Blastia thief. It's no wonder people don't like him.
You know, Yuri, your attitude, your behavior, they don't seem very knightly.
Where'd that come from?
I mean, we're entering the city through a back entrance, like thieves.
This coming from the guy who picked the lock.
I'm just tagging along to find Flynn, and now you've turned me into a thief.
We haven't stolen anything. Sheesh.
Estelle and her damn moral code. Why does my cursor keep appearing? Go away. No, I'm not gonna rest on a bookshelf right now. Sorry, bud. It's like everything I can afford. We'll talk to this person because Kozakura. I don't think there's much reason for me to try to I will make this for repeat though. Get him learning item pro. So we can get those dank item heals off. Even though we have Estelle and don't need item heals right now. But you know.
This city sure has a lot of books.
I'm not really too crazy about
I
reading,
really want
and have a hard
the
time
new
sleeping
Tales
in this
game
place.
Yeah,
to go for
you
more
seem like you're
interesting
too jittery to
fantasy
sit
type
still and
cities
look
like
at something
this.
for too long.
You're one to talk.
The cities
Hey,
in
what happened to Estelle?
like
She's been over there reading
Vesperia
books
and
ever
in
since we got here.
Vesperia are kind of lame compared to some of the
Estelle, time
cities
to
in
get
this
going.
game.
Once she starts reading, you can't pull her away.
Huh? Did you say something? This seems to be literature from an ancient civilization.
Also, I just want
She's not
Tales
even
of
listening.
Arise to release. Even though it's delayed to 2021. I don't care. I want it. Give it to me now. Shaq.
Keep out. Seriously.
Keep out.
Mordia.
Seriously.
I guess this is the place.
I think people usually try knocking first.
Looks like no one's home. What should we
Yuri
do?
goes for the door handle first instead of knocking. Naturally.
No point in hesitating when you're heading into a den of thieves.
No, I don't want us to commit any more crimes.
I guess that means it's my turn then.
What? Your turn?
They're just
We
ignoring
shouldn't do
Estelle.
that either.
Nothing to it. Wait for me!
Please, wait! Why does he always do that?
This is crazy. Who could live in a place like this?
You can pretty much live anywhere you can eat and sleep if you set your mind to it.
Yuri, don't you have something to say first?
Hello? We're coming in.
And the door?
Carol here, open your door. Sorry about that.
Honestly, Yuri. Excuse us. Is anyone home?
It's a good thing no one's here. That means we get to look for evidence.
That's a Blastia formula. All the things to quote, she quotes that. Oh, also, Accusator, if you're still here, this is an egg bear. What was what? Mellow tone. I don't know what you're referring to when you say what was that. Something weird is happening with the sound. Yeah, please refresh. And if it's still a problem, or if someone else confirms that it's a problem, please let me know.
Ah! What is that?
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, hold on!
Thieves?
No, what are you... Wait! Be gone!
Be gone! I hope it's just your potato Wi-Fi. I'd be very upset if my stream is memeing on me again.
A girl?
If you can pull tricks like that, why'd you bother skipping town back in Zaphias?
Huh? Skipping town? Why would I need to skip town?
For stealing the core of a Blastia from the lower quarter in the capital. What else?
What? You're calling me a thief? Have you ever heard of common sense?
Sure.
So you break into a home, call the owner a thief, and wave a sword in
It's
their
an
face.
axe.
What the
Rita,
hell kind
get
of
it right.
sense is that?
It's an axe.
Hey, dog! You stay back, you dog!
You dog.
And you, kid, give him back. What do you mean? The Blastia, give him back to me. What's with you?
What's with you?
My name is Estelise.
She makes such a great first impression. What a great character.
We're terribly sorry for barging in on you like this. Yuri, Carol, you too.
Sorry.
Also, yeah, they just let a child take a full-on fire blast to the
So,
face.
what do you want?
I mean, clearly he emerged fine from it, so, like, whatever.
Well, you see, Yuri has followed a Blastia thief here all the way from the Imperial capital.
And
that Blastia thief wore a cape, was short, and their name was Mordio. So?
Well, Mordio is certainly my name. Rita Mordio, to be exact. And the height matches up, too.
And the height matches up, too. What about the cape?
What do you have to
Not
say
the
for
cape?
yourself?
No, not the cape, I guess.
I told you, I have no idea what you're... Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Follow me.
What? Maybe you didn't hear me. We're not finished here.
Just follow
Yep,
me, would
it's
you?
Rita.
There's talk that some thieves have turned up in the Shikos ruins.
Thieves?
Does that
You
mean
sure
he's
about that?
fireproof? Now we must find out whether he's bulletproof, then we can call him the Titanium Backboy.
It came from an Imperial Knight who asked
I mean, I can
me for
I can get him
help.
fire
It should be
resistance if I put
trustworthy.
a certain thing on him. There's not really bullets in this game. I mean, there kind of are. There's the dude with
Do
a
you
scythe
think
that's
that
also a
knight might have been
rifle,
Flynn?
not based off of Ruby. I don't get the reference, obviously.
It's gotta be. Looks like she shot him down, though.
Hey, remember what that guy outside said about someone vandalizing the ruins?
Which means the thief who stole the Blastia core could be there.
Maybe.
Finished chatting? Let's go.
All right, but don't even think of making a break for it.
You don't have to come. If you want, I'll just call the guards.
Nope, I don't get it. I don't know that. I'm assuming that's a song by an artist. I don't know the song or the artist.
Why don't we give it a try? It sounds like Flynn might even be there.
It's up to you. Go to jail, make a run for it, or follow me. Pick one.
Okay. We'll
You're
go
allowed to
with
be
you.
disappointed. It's okay.
The Shikos ruins are even further to the east, once you leave the city.
A new page has been added to the battle book. Rita joined the party. 1 second, I need to scroll down my side quest guide.
Rita's a little scary, huh?
Really?
She's about what I'd expect. Seems like she's in a crappy mood, too.
That's because you broke into her house, Yuri.
I don't exactly feel like being on my best behavior when I'm dealing with a core thief.
What will you do if you're wrong about her?
If I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
You'd better remember that when the time comes.
Oh, were you listening?
I just happened to overhear. So you think I'm scary, do you?
Watch it, Carol. She's definitely the kind to hold a grudge.
Hey! Don't scare me like that!
Something about Tales games and sassy mages. Because Accusator watched me play through Chunks of Abyss, and Jade exists in that game. It's a self-updating book. We don't really need this. It's technically a side quest to get it, but I think it's cool to have. I don't intend to try to track every item in the game. but I have 100%ed it. And let me just say, getting 100% on this is not a fun time. Because you have to get every single variant of every weapon.
Your name is Estelise, right? Yes, but that's kind of long to say easily. Please call me Estelle. You look like some fancy noble, Estelise. Why are you with that jerk? Oh, I think that Yuri is a good person.
I think that Yuri is a good person.
If you call me Estelle. All right, Estelise.
She's tough.
God bless Rita. Fuck off, Carol. You don't need rhythm on. You're controlled by the AI. You don't need rhythm on, bud. Rhythm basically lets you cast faster if you can repeatedly mash the button. Okay. I see you posted those lyrics, Umber. I don't know how to react to them outside of they actually do look vaguely familiar. It's possible I've heard the song before, I'm not gonna lie. Now we have to go to some ruins. We're gonna go over to the, traveling inn first, though. Oomph. That fucking axe hammer thing. It's a hammer, not an axe. Why did I say axe? It's so big. Rich is kind of edgy. I'm 28. Don't worry, we'll be killing all of the Giganto monsters in due time. But you fail this side quest if you kill any of them prior to talking to these ones, to these friendly faces. Now we can go to the Shrikos Ruins.
These are the Shrikos Ruins.
Whoa, really? Brilliant. These are the Shrikos Ruins. Shrikos Ruins.
It looks like there aren't any Imperial Knights around. I should learn the Vesperia alphabet.
These footprints
I don't even know what it's
still
actually
fresh.
called.
There's a lot of them too.
In Abyss, it's the
Which means
phonic
it's either
alphabet,
the Knights, the
but
Thieves, or
I don't think
both.
it's the same series of characters.
Some of these footprints must be Flynn's.
Could be.
Hey, over here, hurry up.
I see. So first you get us alone in the dark, then you zap us, huh?
Zap. I like the way that sounds.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why are you smiling like that?
Let's try to get along now, okay?
Let's all just be friends. Nah, fam, I gotta hunt around and find all of the treasure chests. Cool, I got a half guard. I think I already bought one of those for her. Whatever. Whatever. Every time I play a Tales game, I was like, you know, I should really do my shopping, like, after I complete the following dungeon.
No
But I never do.
Knights, thieves, or anyone else.
Maybe they're further in?
How far in are we talking here?
I mean, I would prefer Estelle only half dead as opposed to fully dead.
It doesn't look like anyone's been here, does it?
I mentioned earlier that I summoned Estelle in the Tales Gacha today, then I promptly burned half of my money to train her up to the maximum level I can right now, and also train her healing art up to the maximum level possible, and now it heals half of someone's health, so I can turn them from almost dead to just half dead.
The information about the underground couldn't have gotten
Because I don't have any good
accurate.
healers in my Tales of Christoria lineup, so...
The underground? Recently, an entrance to an underground area was uncovered here. A handful of mages are supposed to be the only people who know about it.
But it's okay for us to know this?
I don't have much choice if I'm to clear my name, do I?
Estelle is amazing, and we love Estelle.
Clear your name, huh?
The ground is scratched here.
I mean, I love every character in this game. Even, like,
It's not like I
Carol,
would've minded letting the
like,
thieves
even
have
though
the
I
ruins
don't
above ground after
love
we
him,
finished
I
the
think he's well
excavation.
done, and I
But
think
it's
he's a good
thing
character.
We came here when we did.
Well then, we'd better hurry up and follow them. All we have to do is move this?
Come on, you have to put your shoulder into it.
Right.
And then it is going to change the camera angle because it doesn't want to explain how they continue pushing it when the hole is beneath it is there.
Come on, just a little more.
Carol.
Yeah, how did they actually push it over the hole? I don't know.
Sure, yeah, that was a cinch.
Thanks to the power of movie magic.
Okay, here we go. This is my first time going inside ruins. Be careful over there, it's slippery.
Rita's like, what? No, I wasn't looking out for your well-being.
What are you looking at?
I was just surprised. You're actually a nice person.
I was surprised that you were a nice person.
I knew it would be a pain to bring you along. I should have just come by myself. Do you always come to research these ruins alone? Yeah. Aren't you afraid you'll get hurt by monsters or traps? There are always risks if you're trying to actually do something. If someone gets hurt, It's an acceptable loss. Even if you're the one who gets hurt? Yeah. Don't you ever worry or hesitate? Worrying about getting what you want without anyone getting hurt? You've had a pretty easy life.
Savage.
An easy life. And Blastia will never betray me, so they're easy to deal with.
For sure.
Rita's amazing. She just comes right out and says what she has to say.
She knows exactly what's important to her.
I wish I knew what was important to me.
Just travel around for a while. You'll figure it out.
These ruins feel very different once you're inside them.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's all this stuff I've never seen before.
What, is this your first time too, Carol?
Well, yeah. My specialty's monster hunting. Hey, what do you think this is?
You really shouldn't be fooling around over there. This place is loaded with traps. Did anyone else just hear a click?
Carol, watch out!
Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were about to get killed. I overdid it.
I think I would have been better off getting caught in the trap.
Thank you, Yuri. Once again, local man bullies child.
Resound, O cry of victory!
And we have Rita now, who can yell random incantations in the background.
Guess we can do this.
Cerberus strike!
Flickering blaze burn!
Out of my way!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Random
Never
question.
mind.
Shoot. Go for it. To my knowledge, no, there are not challenge runs where you have to lose grade with each fight. There are ways that would make that easier than you might think, but at the same time, it would not be a fun time. Cursors. Fucking in the middle of everything again. There was something I was gonna say on that subject. Like those items you can equip that will give... I mean, yeah, it could still theoretically be possible with how much you get from boss fights. Like, if you just spam healing items, you'll lose grade really quickly. If you get people killed a lot, you'll lose grade quickly. If you intentionally don't heal status ailments, you'll lose grade quickly. You also just... It zeroes out your grade on easy mode. You don't get any grade on easy mode. Which makes it really easy to tell when someone's playing on easy mode.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
The thing is that doing a challenge run where you would lose grade every fight
No good.
would just be tedious, it wouldn't be fun. I mean, yeah, I would sacrifice a Stella and let repeat spam items. The problem is that you also have to keep people not at full health or full TP, because you get grade for having people at full health and full TP at the end of a battle.
I wonder why ancient people buried Blastia in ruins like this in the first place. I wish I could tell you.
There are people who do speedrun this game, though. They would have finished the game by this point. Because we're about 4 hours in, and that's about... I want to say New Game Plus speedruns are just a little over 3 hours. I don't know how long regular New Game speedruns are.
None of them have cores in them.
But you can actually skip cutscenes, so...
Really?
You skip cutscenes, you holy bottle spam so that you don't have to do any fights, and you... yeah. And you get good at the game, unlike me.
Blastia aren't excavated with the cores and the bodies together. Cores produce magic through formulas. Bodies control that magic. The two combined are referred to as Blastia. Each Blastia possesses different attributes. and is marked by a crest that indicates those attributes. With current technology, Blastia bodies can be manufactured, but the production of Blastia cores is impossible.
So basically, cores are very valuable since they have to be excavated. It's only natural that thieves would want to steal them.
That's not quite true. It seems Estelise's information is a little outdated.
What's outdated about it?
There's some degradation of quality, but there's been some success in the synthesis of simple Blastia cores.
I think that the game won't actually give you negative grade. I think it'll always just put you at 0 grade total. So if you're at 0 grade and you continue losing grade, I think you just stay at 0.
Like stealing people's cores. If I had time to waste doing things like that, I'd rather be spending it researching better ways to completely restore incomplete or degraded cores.
Degraded? They let the voice actress finish this line having said degraded? Pleasant reminder that things that are dubbed... this is a scene that's dubbed in for Definitive Edition.
A noble creed, but that doesn't clear your name.
You can tell because it's not good voice acting for Yuri.
Yes,
Rita also sounds slightly different in Definitive Edition, but it is the same voice.
Perhaps there are still some Blastia left that can be used.
Hey, we get the Sorcerer's Ring now, and we'll be able to use it without hearing really strange sounds. Accusator knows what I'm talking about.
Here, try shooting this at the core.
This ring's set with something that looks just like a Blastia core.
Glyph crystallization of a formula allows this Blastia to emit air as needed. That's not quite the best way to put it. It's actually used to charge other Blastia with air. But wait, how did you know that? In the castle, I read that the ring acts as a kind of key in ancient ruins. Castle?
So all I do is point...
Castle?
Just aim the Sorcerer's Ring at the core of that Blastia.
Alrighty, see ya, Umber. Have a good evening, my friend.
Face your target and shoot. There's a limit.
I'll probably
to
be
its
closing
range,
out
though.
after this
Go on,
dungeon,
try it.
roughly.
That's all it takes.
Look, it's just a cute little pew sound, instead of a not cute little mew sound.
Huh. Interesting.
Those who have played Tales of the Abyss know what I'm talking about.
Hey! What's that?
A sentinel, for taking care of unwanted guests.
Okay then, keep your eyes open and let's keep moving.
Are you sure? What if I'm just luring you deeper into the ruins so I can zap you?
I'm starting to think I'd rather try my luck with the golem.
It's too early in the game for someone in our party to betray us.
Isn't this thing important or something?
We'll need to use it a few more times.
Okay, I guess I'd better hold it since I'm leading the way. I wonder if people a long time ago used little rings like this to move things around.
Yes, items like this have been discovered in other ruins as well.
It sure is useful for something so small.
Yeah, unlike some people I could name.
Huh?
It's impressive that you've been entrusted with a sorcerer's ring, Rita. I've heard they're only given to a very small number of people.
It's amazing how useful it is for something so small. Unlike some people
You're
I
the
could
only
name.
one who doesn't.
God bless Rita. Oh wait, we can't even stun enemies yet. There's no point in doing this.
There are so many!
We'll crush them all!
I thought we were dead.
Watch out, this one's tough.
Huh, not bad. First aid! Holy power, come to me!
Bat! I thought all the bats were dead.
Alright, who's next?
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
Guess we can do this.
Ow. I'm not even right now. I'm so upset right now. Estelle cast sharpness on herself. Because Estelle needs attack up right now. Holy power, come to me. I just killed that bat by stabbing it with an axe.
Hey, didn't you say something about the castle not too long ago? Oh?
Yes, well, you see...
Yeah, I was in the castle a while back. I used to be a knight.
You? A knight? Please, how gullible do you think I am?
Believe it or not, it's true.
Will wonders never cease?
Is it really so hard for everyone to believe that? Come on, let's go.
Hey, they changed the subject on me.
We over here not telling Rita that Estelle's from the castle. Ow, ow. Ah!
We're done.
It's fine.
It looks like they've messed up our order. Let's take them down.
Hey! Attacking from behind is no fair!
This is awesome!
This is awesome.
Think you can beat us with an ambush?
We can't lose here.
Pow hammer.
I feel power running all through my body.
I just keep getting stronger!
Yay, repeat learned item
That was
thrower.
scary. I didn't expect to be ambushed from behind like that.
Well, I guess we just can't ever let our guard down where there are monsters about.
If they attack from the rear, any of us could get pulled into battle.
Right. Let's be careful and hope that doesn't happen again.
This only happens with a preemptive attack.
Preemptive attacks, huh?
What?
You guys! It's back!
Hit it with what I gave you just now!
Huh? You mean with this?
Do it now!
We got a head start!
It doesn't seem
Confused.
fair.
Hellhammer!
Take this! Alright, who's next? How's this? Wolf strike! We're done.
Wolf strike.
I get it now, so that's how it works.
I didn't know it could be used like that too.
Right, let's get a move on.
Let's work together.
It'll be 100 years before you can...
Oh, I feel so...
Level up. That is not even remotely what I meant to do with that apple shell, actually. Normally, if I find a consumable item like that in a chest that I can't hold, I'll use a consumable item before accepting it out of the chest.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Item pro. I'm an item pro. Obviously, as I just proved, by pointlessly using an apple gel accepting an apple gel from a chest that I couldn't actually carry.
We have a great opening now.
It's nothing personal.
That was annoying.
You know, sometimes this game does not like to let me initiate things and, like, initiate
Rita,
arts
you
at the
seem
end of a
very
combo.
used to fighting for someone
love
who's
it.
been doing research in Ospio for so long. I'm just used to using magic, and I've been working to cultivate a calm mind.
A calm mind, huh?
Is there something wrong with that?
Ooh, ouch!
Sorry, I thought you were a monster.
I'll startle you someday. You just wait.
Sorry, I thought you were a monster.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Casual Rita be like.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Poor Carol. Nah, Carol deserves it.
Don't get sloppy.
Have her cover. Have her cover.
How's this?
It's a great skill to have. Recover. Is that on what I have now? Okay, yeah. Do I have it equipped? I do. Okay, good. It lets me, like, do a big jump if I'm downed on the ground. I also got an Oka. Lets me teach back 7 evade to repeat because he's already learned item thrower and item pro.
Let's get this over with.
Pretty good for a dog.
Rita, don't be condescending to repeat. He'll bite your ass off.
Just go away.
That's...
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
You forgot this dungeon? This dungeon is kind of iconic, though. Like, when I think interestingly designed Tales dungeons, like, in terms of visual aesthetic, this is one of the first ones that comes to mind that reminds me why I love older Tales dungeons so much more than newer Tales dungeons. Because dungeons in Vesperia and Vesperia are basically just a series of, like, corridors. It makes me sad. Oh, you thought it was the Abandoned City. I mean, the Abandoned City is an interesting one. That's where the Abandoned City was where we stopped the first time we were playing this game together. Mellowtone. Yeah, fun fact, there's a great axe back there.
I'll take him out.
It's nothing personal.
Den of this modest
getting warm.
But also that dungeon comes a while from now. I will save here. Because it is possible this could crash at random moments. Because I am running the community patch for this one, which isn't as necessary to run as, say, the one for Vesperia, but...
All right.
They know each other way too well. If that ceiling collapsed, we'd be buried alive.
What are you saying stuff like that for, Estelle? What if that really happened?
Come on, don't be such a wimp. These ruins are made of stronger stuff than that.
Ah! Estelle! Now the ceiling's gonna collapse because you were talking about it!
What is Yuri's face
Oh,
there?
sorry, I just stubbed my toe on a rock.
You did that on purpose, didn't you? Yuri, you're mean.
Come on! Let's hurry
Yuri,
and finish
you're
up what we're
mean.
doing so we can get out of these ruins.
Oh, also original Vesperia, the glass cracking, like it would start cracking from where you were on the map when the enemy hit you.
Like this? Yay! What was that?
Okay, so Rita doesn't know what a high five is. Carol did. Yuri obviously did. Rita and Estelle both didn't. And Repeat a dog.
Let's get this over with.
Oh my god.
Not bad.
Fireball.
Running all through my body.
Sorry if I hurt you. Oh, damn, this modest
Alright, who's next?
That's nice, but I can do so much more.
Rita's like, whatever.
Don't get sloppy.
We're done.
My cursor's back again. Just shows up randomly. Probably a side effect of the fact that this game, that the community patch lets me keep the game running even when I alt-tab. Alright, I have to kill all of these things in order
Guess
to
we can do this.
get to the chest that I'm trying to get to.
100 years before you can beat me.
Oh, I feel so...
That art was called Fang Strike, right? Okay, Fang Strike and Wolf Strike, but... Because there's an art called Fang Blade, which is what Luke starts with in Tales of the Abyss. Imagine not starting with... Imagine being a Tails swordsman and not starting with Demon Fang or Azure Edge.
Put out your hand!
Or both. In the case of Tales of Xillia 2. That's a lie. You start off with something like weird in Tales of Xillia 2, but you will learn both Demon Fang and Azure Edge fairly quickly. Fun fact about enemies being down in this game. Yuri's like heavy attack that he does, where you activate free run and do a heavy attack.
Never mind.
Will put an enemy back on their feet, which is really good if you need to continue comboing them, because you can't hit them while they're on the ground. Also, this guy is bugged. You have to shoot him with the thing in order to engage in combat with him.
Man.
I don't know why.
We can't lose!
Now we can get to the chest. Then we will run back to the full heal save so we can do a full heal and a save before fighting the boss. Who's definitely not the big golem we can see. Stiletto. He J chillin'. That's all he's doing. He J chillin'. Alrighty, let's go.
Hey!
Jeez, what is this thing? So this is a Blastia too?
But what I want is the Aqua Blastia, not this puppet.
What are you doing? Don't just go poking at him like that. If I can just analyze him, I'll finally be able to complete my anima formula. Huh? No, his Blastia core is missing.
Rita, looks like one of your friends is here.
Hey, who are you?
Me? I'm just a Blastia researcher from Ospio.
That sounded convincing.
That sounded convincing. Thank you, Yuri.
And just who are all of you? This place is off limits, you know.
I think you just gave yourself away. I don't know who you are, but you're definitely not from Ospio if you don't recognize me.
Guess she's got no problems with modesty.
This job is just full of problems. If it's not the Knights, it's a bunch of kids.
It's moving! Rita!
Whack.
Let me see. Wait a minute.
And Rita also suspiciously looks at Estelle's wrist.
How did you... I was just trying to heal your wounds.
Hey, you guys! Stop playing around and help us!
Ugh. All right.
Dust, dust.
I'm going after that idiot. You all take care of this.
What do you mean you'll leave it to us? How are you gonna get through?
Oh, that idiot!
I guess we've got no choice but to play with this wind-up toy for now.
Let's get this over with and go after that jerk. Be careful. He doesn't know how to go easy on people. Can we really defeat something this big? Please, calm down.
I don't think this thing's gonna listen.
Blastia have hearts too.
The sword works better on crazy things like this.
Fine.
We gotta teach him a lesson.
Game be like, we haven't taught you overlimit yet, and then lets a boss use overlimit. I need to magic lens him. How about you do that, Rita? Ah. Ow. 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 I've never understood how to attack this guy without making my sword bounce off of him. Dog's almost dead. I've never heard that line before. Rita is the MVP of this battle. Wait, what?
Not let them use Blastia for evil.
Let's go chase him down.
Let's proceed quietly.
Let's proceed quietly. Yes, for sure, Rita. That's what we're gonna do.
All that's left is to cut off its power supply. I'm sorry.
Hurry!
All right. Come on, let's go. But Flynn...
There can't be many knights here if our shady friend in the cloak is just wandering around.
So you think Flynn is...
I don't think he's here anymore. Come on!
If I just had a little more time, I could have figured out the anima formula.
Is that why we were fighting that thing?
Of course.
Of course.
You suck!
You were already here looking for the thief. I just had you guys help out a little.
Let's go, let's go.
Carol's "you suck" there is another one of my favorite lines in the game, I feel like. It makes me chuckle the way that it's said. Full heal save. Okay, we're gonna retreat out of the dungeon, and once we get back to Ospio, we'll probably go ahead and save. And call it there. And we will raid Piao, who's playing some game about vampires. That's about all I know about it. But it's Piao, so I'm sure it's good content.
Yeah, easy win.
Especially because I don't want to go fight Gattuso tonight, because I'm level 12, and Gattuso is level 20. Unlike the thing we just fought, Gattuso is not a fair and balanced fight.
Put out your hand.
Hey, I learned something.
Mellowtone knows the pain of Gattuso. Melotone knows all too well the pain of Gattuso.
We're done.
Let's see, we get about 60-70 XP per fight in here. That's a lot of fights to level up. Yuri will level up next fight, though. So Yuri will be level 13. And we'll go through, and I mean, Gattuso's partway through a dungeon, so we'll go through that dungeon. But that'll be next stream, which will be Monday.
Look, there he is!
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up. Flickering blades. First you did it, Rita. Yeah, I guess. And you're so cool. I'm gonna go nuts.
I'm gonna go nuts.
I feel power running.
How can he just steal the core and walk off like that?
Stop! Make him stop! I've only been hired to do a job. I was told to get a good price for any Blastia cores I could find.
You stole cores from the Imperial capital too, didn't you?
The capital? No way, not me.
Then maybe it was one of your friends.
Yeah, it's that creep, the Decky.
Where'd he run off to?
He's probably picking up his money from the client right now.
Client, huh? And who exactly might that be?
All I know is he's somewhere in Torum Harbor. I don't know any more than that. He was a huge bruiser of a guy with a scar on his right cheek and one eye missing.
So is this the guy collecting all the
Gattuso has
cores?
probably caused more deaths for people in this game than anything.
And where did you steal
Aside
that
from
sorcerer's
maybe, like,
ring?
the really hard post-game bosses, namely Spiral Draco, who you've not had the pleasure of fighting, Melotone.
Who says I stole it? The client gave it to me. He said it would be useful for this job.
Liar. That's not something the boss of some pickpockets could get his hands on.
Honest, you gotta believe me.
This thing sounds pretty big. You think somebody important is behind it all?
I think you're on the right track, Captain Carroll. This doesn't sound like some ordinary band of thieves.
Man, first the knights, then the monsters, now this.
Knight? Then Flynn was here after all.
Yeah, that's him. That damn knight.
Shut up!
Slap.
Great, Rita. You knocked him out. Now what?
I'll have the city guards come pick him up later.
All right then, let's get back to Ospio.
Every time I play this game, I'm reminded of the fact that it looks really good in 60 FPS. And the fact that the PS3 version was capable of running it in 60 FPS because it would bug out and do that on accident, and yet didn't run it in 60 FPS, will forever make me sad.
So Flynn wasn't in there either.
So, who is this knight exactly?
He's Yuri's friend.
Your friend? That must be a pain.
Huh?
Huh?
Never mind. So what brings him to this town?
He was looking for a mage to repair Halur's barrier blastia.
Oh, that rookie. He came to see me too.
Flynn did? Was he alright?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? Well, since he's a knight, I'm sure he got some mage or another to help. Maybe he's already back in Halur.
Oh no.
Well, do you trust me yet?
I don't think Rita's the sort of person to steal.
Vouch for her character all you like, but that doesn't prove her innocence.
But...
Don't bother trying to make him believe me. But I really didn't do it, you know.
Well, I guess research seems to fit you better than robbery.
Yuri isn't very good at expressing his feelings.
What a weirdo. I'm gonna go let the city guards know about what happened. Go and wait for me in my lab.
I don't think those stubborn guards will let us pass through the entrance.
True. Then take this with you. Show this to the guard and they should let you through.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Got
Rita.
it? Don't leave town without my permission, or you'll be sorry.
It's a good thing the core thief you're chasing turned out not to be Rita, right, Yuri?
Well, how do you figure that? I couldn't care less who the core thief was. I would have loved it if it were Rita. I'd be done by now.
I wouldn't let her hear you say that.
Well, at least we got a lead for catching the real criminal. I can't complain about that.
Yay, a lead. Why did I think of, like, leads from Minecraft when I said that? That's weird. I blame my work, my job, my place of employment, where I make the moolah.
If you're that worried about Flynn, would you rather leave now?
It's just... I've got to say a proper goodbye to Rita.
Then take it easy.
What are you gonna do after this, Yuri?
No, there is not a way to get up into the locked lab, Melotone.
I guess I'll go pay a visit to the guy behind all this course.
To my knowledge. There are some areas in the game that are, like, blocked off. Like, there's a staircase in the last room of, Shaikos Ruins going up. I think that, opens up when the final dungeon appears.
Going to the same place too.
So some of the hidden areas in the game you can get to.
In that case, we should make a beeline for Nor Harbor.
Didn't he say Torum Harbor?
Oh, right. You don't know.
Don't know what?
Nor and Torum are both ports of a city that extend across two different continents. On the Ilikian side, where we are now, is the port of Capua Nor. People call it Nor Harbor. Capua Torum is the port on the other side, on the Tolbikian continent. So first we'll go to Nor Harbor. We'll have to pass by Emmead Hill on the way, but it's not that far west from here.
I'll be going back to Halur. I still need to follow Flynn.
I don't know. Maybe I'll head back to Halur too.
Huh? Why? How can you just say that? The thief's gonna get away!
There's no reason to panic. According to our friend in the ruins, it sounds like his client's based there. Besides, if we're going west, that'll take us close to Halur.
Oh, man! But
You gotta be somewhere? A sick girlfriend with an incurable disease or something?
Man, if only she really was a frail girl like that.
Oh, Carol. To be
I know
young.
I asked you to wait for me, but you sure made yourselves at home, didn't you?
Oh, welcome back. What ended up happening to the thief?
He's probably crying quietly to himself in his cell by now.
Sorry for suspecting you.
What a heartfelt apology. I'll take it, though. It worked out pretty well for me, too.
Rita?
Well, thanks for the hospitality.
What? Going so soon?
We don't want to overstay our welcome. Plus, we're in a bit of a hurry.
I'm so happy to have met you, Rita. I'm afraid we have to go now. I'll thank you properly later.
Okay.
So tell me about this frail girlfriend of yours, Carol.
What?
The reason you want to go to Nor Harbor is so you can see her, isn't it?
How do you know about her?
I knew it!
No! I mean, she's not even in Nor Harbor.
Oh, it's not Nor Harbor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You might as well come clean, Carol. It's obvious Estelle's not gonna give up.
You've got it all wrong!
Carol!
Ah, to be young. I'm older than these characters. I'm younger than Yuri, but I'm older than the rest of them. I'm younger than Yuri, I'm younger than Raven. I'm the same age as Flynn, I think.
I'm going with you.
You're doing what?
I think Flynn is younger than Yuri. I might be wrong on that.
Oh, so this is why you told us not to leave without saying goodbye, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Rita's coming with us. I don't think that counts for the tally, but it is
it?
funny.
Just yeah?
I guess Estelle's rubbing off on her.
Can you just leave like that? You're an important mage here, right?
I want to see Halur's barrier Blastia for myself. It's no good to the people if it's broken, right?
Actually, the three of us fixed it together.
Huh? What do you mean you fixed it? You're just amateurs.
You know, we revived it. It was great.
Let's just say it was beginner's luck.
Now I'm really worried. I'll have to go see if it's been done properly or not.
Suit yourself.
What? I've never had a real friend my own age before.
I'm not so sure This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah.
Yuri's like, have fun with that. Okay, now we backtrack to do a first step of a quest, of a side quest, that we will finish about when we go do the final dungeon. And by the way, you miss this step if you basically, like 2 bosses from now, when you go fight Ribgaro. If you go and fight Ribgaro, you miss this step. Did she name it Victoria? I wasn't paying attention. I assumed she named it Victoria.
When we left the capital, it was just me, Repeat, and Estelle.
Now Carol and Rita have joined us. I'm so happy to have more people to travel with.
I'm not so sure about some people in our party, though.
I'm not so sure about you, you little runt.
Hey, no. Go easy on the young captain.
Rita, we all have to work to get along, okay?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. We're gonna swing over here and save, and we'll close out then. Alrighty. So, thanks friends for tuning in. It's always fun to sit and chill and play my favorite game. We are getting closer to the great and almighty affiliate badge, or affiliate status, which is amazing, and I'm very excited to be at that point. Since we did Clone Vesperia tonight, we'll be doing some Clone Hero. Tomorrow night, I might try to get drums working for that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling tomorrow as I prep. Also, on the bright side, we only dropped 120 frames this entire stream, as opposed to the upwards of 20,000 we dropped in the last 15 minutes of the last stream alone. So that's good. Anyway, we're gonna be rating Piao, because Piao is streaming something new, and we love Piao, so we're gonna raid Piao. This button. Alrighty. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Definitely pop on over, show Piao some love.